Welcome back, Tessa family. In this video, we are going to discuss a nice long road trip from Florida to Wisconsin. My aunt and uncle went about 1,300 miles. How did that road trip go for you guys? Did it go smooth? Was it a good road trip, first off?
Probably the best. We've been doing this now for 20 years, coming up here during the summer. And this is the first time we've been able to drive, let our chauffeur drive us in this car. And it was the best drive up.
Nice.
Of the 20 years.
Mostly FSD from the 1,300 miles?
Of the 1,300 miles, we probably drove about 40 of those miles.
That's mostly FSD.
Yeah.
That's great. So you said it took 2.5 days to get up here. When you guys left for your destinations, did you guys set it from where you were going to your hotel, or did you guys personally choose your supercharger?
I did it initially from home, just trying to plan out a route, never having done it before, using the basic route we would take where we have stayed in the past, but planning one charge in the middle of the day, and wherever we stayed that night was at least close to a Tesla supercharger. Now that worked out fine. Basically, in fact, the first place we stayed had two chargers right near the front entrance. One was labeled Tesla only, and so I just plugged in, and when we arrived and picked it up the next morning, it was fully charged.
And the beauty of a lot of those hotels is it's free charging, right? You guys didn't have to pay for the charging?
Correct.
Well, I didn't pay them. I paid Tesla, I assume.
I don't think so.
Well, it said Tesla only.
So I could be wrong, but the hotels I've stayed at, I actually asked them, and it was free to charge. So was it a Tesla? Did it say Tesla on the supercharger? So I don't mean somebody put a sign that said Tesla only. It was a Tesla supercharger?
Yeah,
Well,
but they put up the sign.
It was not one that,
Tesla only.
it just said Tesla only, and it wasn't a supercharger because it charged all night.
Right. Yeah, a lot of those hotel ones are, I forgot, they're in their own category because it's not a full supercharger, and it's more than a home, but it's less than a supercharger. They're like an in-between category, and I forgot what it is, but that is very handy, very nice.
So I did adjust during the day, the middle one in particular, as to what Tesla told me I should do. We did not want to run it down to, 10%, not having done this before.
Right, first time.
And so that worked out well. The only miserable drive was through and around Chicago as usual.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
But the car handled it much better than my blood pressure. So she did just fine in that regard.
The challenge at home, you only charge it to 80% because that's what they recommend. But for a long trip, having never done this before, we wanted it charged to 100%.
Or close to it.
That last 80 to 100% takes almost as long as it takes to get if you're at 20% up to the 80%.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to find where to put it all.
Right.
And so that was a little frustrating. So instead of a stop taking 15 to 20 minutes, it was taking us 40 to 50 minutes because we wanted to get it up there.
It is a long stop. That's a much longer stop.
Yeah. But that's fine. I mean, we're retired and we had all the time.
Yeah.
You know, we were getting to the hotel at 4:30 in the afternoon instead of 3:30 in the afternoon. You know, not a big deal.
Right.
Didn't want to interfere with beverage time.
Definitely can't. Definitely can't. So a smoother ride, FSD most of the way. Got to charge once during the day. Other than that, you got to go until you got to your hotels.
Right.
How was the weather? Did you guys get clear skies all the way, or did you hit some different kinds of weather along the way?
We had pretty clear skies, but there was one time that we did hit some rain, and it gave us a warning that however that reads, I don't recall, but it's giving you some warning that it's not perfect vision. So you're paying a little more attention during that time. But she took us through it with no problem.
That was Indiana, and the Chicago area was.
Yeah, it says something like self-driving might be downgraded.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
I've never had a problem with it. There's one time I was driving in like a monsoon, and it did tell me take over because FSD will be disengaging, and so I took over. But that was a torrential downpour when that happened. So for most other weather, I've been in some decent rainstorms, and it keeps going.
Well, it's interesting because you can look at the camera, or the computer screen, and it's perfectly clear, and you're looking out through some fog or rain. I'm not saying what it's saying.
Right.
So I know it's got better vision than I do. It might not be what the car wants, but it is certainly better than what I'm saying.
But it does, well, when the screen appears and it says that the vision is degraded, what you're seeing on the screen is, you can tell is degraded.
Oh,
itself.
yes.
Right.
But it's still better than what we're saying.
No, you're right. There is some impressive camera technology. They've made big strides. The older ones couldn't drive into the sun, but they've put some really impressive camera technology into this to where you can drive directly into the sun. And from my experience so far, in my 26 Juniper, I've not had problems with it.
Oh, with the organization that I volunteer with, we meet for breakfast at about 6:30 in the morning. And when I finish there and I'm heading home, I'm driving right into that sun. And
It worked
I
fine.
can't see. I'm almost trying to hide my eyes, but it's doing fine.
Older Teslas, you'd have to take over because they didn't have whatever tech they put inside of those front cameras,
Yeah.
and it couldn't drive directly into the sun. So that's one of the new benefits of the new cars, which is a nice feature to have because, the sun rises and sun sets every single day.
Yes, it does.
Rest of the trip went pretty good. Suspension was fine for you guys on the trip. People talk about the comfort level of the car.
Yes, generally everything was fine, although I did every now and then you'd run across a pothole that you figured is broken an axle.
Yeah.
And we haven't had a problem with that yet.
But, for our age, it's so much easier because you can move around
Yeah.
and stretch your legs. You're not worrying. You're not having your arms in that, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock position.
Right.
So for the body, it's much more comfortable and you feel much more, you don't have to stop as frequently just to get out and move your knees and your ankles.
I understand. It's nice. I find it less tiring as well as a driver. I know you do more of the long range driving. When I'm so focused on long driving, I get more tired. Whereas in FSD, I get less tired because I don't know if I'm focused, but I'm less focused. There's something less training about it for me, which is nice. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for letting me interview you. If you guys like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Leave comments down below, join the conversation. Thank you.